so evil and comfortable living feeble. All over the world, we about to go. Truth is coming out, that's what you need.
So let's get it. We got a lot of stuff. We starting off with your favorite topic. I know this is your favorite topic. Your friendly neighborhood white man is being exposed.
This
guy. He is being exposed
this guy
by his own people.
Yeah.
What did it say? In that scripture say his tongue, he gonna fall on his own tongue. Read that. Find that for me real quick before we read this. So these next two videos, Esau is telling it. And a lot of y'all ain't gonna feel too good. You found it yet? What did it say? Let me see. What did it say? I'll find it.
Oh, 16, I think it was.
Let's see.
Yeah.
It's something with
16, and I think it's verse 19.
Okay.
Yep, verse 19. You got it?
Go ahead,
No, I got another one. Job 15.
Bring it up.
The book of Job, chapter 15, verse 6. Thine own mouth condemneth thee.
Read it again.
Thine own mouth condemneth thee.
Thine own mouth. Meaning what? Esau, his own self will condemn him. Just like his technology, just like his music, just like his media exposes everything that he does, his own mouth, meaning from his own people, will what?
Thine own mouth condemneth thee, and not I.
And not I. We ain't got to say this. Watch. When y'all watch the video, you be like, dang. Read it again.
Thine own mouth condemneth thee, and not I. Yea, thine own lips testify against thee.
Read it. Yea, what?
Yea, thine own lips testify against thee.
Thine own lips testify against thee. Did you find the one in no, don't worry about it. Was it good?
Not as good as that one.
Okay, all right, cool. Well, we going to roll with it then. We going to roll with that and keep it rolling. We're going to put that one in the back pocket. So, let's start the video, y'all.
You do.
I don't like a religion that says that they're better than other people.
Pause. So, he's talking about the so-called Jews. When you read the Talmud, they treat the Gentiles like ish. Now, notice, in the Bible, we're not equal. We're not the same. Right. But we still have stipulations on how we are to treat the other nations. Go ahead.
What's that?
Well, you do.
It sounds low. It sounds low.
Yeah, it is.
No
Turn it up.
Watching this will draw any other conclusion. I'm staggered about how brazen you've been.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like it when people think they're better than other people, and you see that in Israel, and they're acting like that, and they're treating Palestinians like second-class citizens. They're treating them like subhuman beasts. And it sells that in their Talmud.
Now, what's interesting to me, we're gonna show the hypocrisy in both sides of this, but give me Deuteronomy 7:6 real quick. Because the dude that's speaking, he don't know the Bible either. Nope. He don't know the Bible either. They don't understand. He's a classic John 3:16 American Edomite, which y'all Americanized Christianity is not Christian. It ain't the Bible.
Right.
It's literally the Constitution on steroids. when you are reading. Well, when you're getting the understanding of the Bible, you're getting it through the lenses of the American Constitution and the American Bill of Rights. That's what you're reading. That's why when they read the Bible, they malfunction. They're like, what? like the brother that called in, he's like, they never heard somebody better than somebody else. Like, that ain't in the Bible. No, all men created equal in unalienable rights. That ain't in the Bible. Right. But y'all try to take that and put it in the Bible so much that when we actually read you the scriptures, you can't even comprehend somebody being better than somebody else, and that actually being what God wants. Right. But let's see what he says. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art a holy people.
Now, this the real Jews, not the Jews that's in the land today. Read.
Unto the Lord thy God.
Read.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
Have what?
Have chosen thee.
Hold on. But he said everybody's just, I don't like people thinking they're better than somebody else. Well, that's what God said, so you got a problem with God, homeboy. Read.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
To do what?
To be a special people.
Read.
Unto himself.
Read.
Above.
Hold on, equal.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So the true Jews, according to the Bible, are above all people upon the face of the earth. not the Jewish people. And guess what? You ain't got to put it in the Talmud. It's already in the Bible.
Right. Hey, Cap, hold on. Before you go to the next one, go to Romans 3, because he might say, or there might be some watching and say, well, that's the Old Testament.
Right.
Let's just read in the New Testament. Romans 3:1.
Sir. The book of Romans, chapter 3 and verse 1. What advantage then had the Jew?
What advantage? So in order for someone to have an advantage, someone has to be at a disadvantage.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Or what profit is there in circumcision? Much every way.
So there is an advantage. Go ahead.
Chiefly because that unto them,
unto the real Jew,
were committed the oracles of God.
And that's why you got to come to the Israelites to get the understanding of the Bible.
All praise.
Go ahead.
So that's in the Old Testament and the New Testament.
And the New Testament.
Saying the same thing.
Saying the same thing.
Okay. Go ahead.
Cap.
Yeah.
This Edomite too. You got to take what Esau say with a grain of salt, because they'll say, I don't believe in one people being, greater than the other. But they don't have a problem with Christianity, white Jesus. They don't got a problem with Superman, you know what I'm saying? The last samurai being they don't got no problem with that as long as it's, it caters to them. But when it comes to, they say, the Jews rather than, the Palestinians, they always, like you said, they words condemn what they actually say because what they actually about. Because this brother, or this guy right here, he's actually very wealthy. His father's a businessman. His brother, he actually, I think he plays poker. He's a businessman as well. So he living a life. But it's not a problem when you in that position. You understand?
There you go.
It's crazy.
No, you 100% accurate. You 100% accurate. Because he ain't never had a problem with the Jewish people before they started doing that. You ain't never said nothing about, I don't like having a white Jesus. I don't see how that's right. That's a great point you brought out. Go ahead, press play on the video.
And I don't like it when people think they're better than other people. And you see that in Israel, and they're acting like that, and they're treating Palestinians like second-class citizens. They're treating them like subhuman beasts. And it sells that in their Talmud. So it says if you are not a Jew, that you are basically subhuman. And I don't think that Judaism and Christianity go hand in hand. I mean, they believe that Jesus is in hell burning in human shit.
Balls. You see this? They know what these Jewish people, they don't believe in Christ. That used to always catch me up. Like, people be like, are you Messianic Jew? Like, what do you mean a Messianic? There's only, why would the Jews not believe in Christ?
Hey, Cap, that blew my mind as a kid growing up in New York. I used to see them, the Orthodox, and that's my pops. I'm like, I don't get it. What's the difference? And he was like, well, they don't believe in Jesus. I'm like, but you don't believe in Jesus. That's the difference. We growing up thinking they Jews. So I'm like, the Jews don't believe in Jesus? This doesn't make any sense to me.
And ain't nobody eliminated them off the earth yet? But we all Christians? I am confused. Go ahead.
And they believe the Virgin Mary is a whore. So I don't think those are two religions that really intersect very well. But, we've been programmed that they do. And we've been programmed that it's okay and that Jews are the chosen people. And I just disagree with that. I think everybody's equal.
Do you even comprehend how this interview is going to play?
Hey, you see, Pierce is like, I don't think you understand what you're saying on the air right now. I'll give you a chance to save yourself. Because Jewish people are paying me. Are you sure you want to say this? Go ahead.
Play out when it airs.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be bad. But, my opinion is not politically correct, but I believe that is the truth. There's 2 billion Muslims, but everybody wants to, promote this anti-Muslim, this hatred for Muslim, like they're all, these terrorists. And I think the Israelis are the terrorists. I think they are the ones perpetuating the big acts of terrorism. And, nobody wants to talk about that.
And what do you say to Jewish people who may watch this and be utterly horrified by what they're hearing?
They can be horrified. I mean, I was horrified to find that they mass murdered Christians. I was horrified to learn the things that they teach in the Talmud. I was horrified that they think that Jesus is burning in shit in hell. I was horrified that they think that the Virgin Mary is a whore. I was horrified to learn that they think it's okay to steal from Gentiles. I was horrified to hear that there's, 2 sets of justice. I was horrified to find out that they think it's okay to, gang rape Palestinian prisoners. I was horrified about all those things. I'm horrified that we're funding a genocide right now. So they can be horrified.
Woo! Cut! Hey, you see that? You see that?
Their own tongue.
Hey,
out of the mouth of the
telling
devil.
y'all, I'm telling y'all, give me that Thessalonians real quick about this man of sin to be revealed. The Most High is a mastermind. He is a mastermind. And Esau can't say nothing because everything he's saying is true. He just like, okay, I got to take that. I'll take it. You got it?
2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 7. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work.
Oh, start up.
Verse 3.
He must be revealed. Yep.
Verse 3, let no man deceive you by any means.
Read.
For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
No, Christ is not going to return until there's a falling away first, meaning what? Us falling away from our true nationality. That has happened. That has happened. Read.
Yep. Except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin.
And what?
And that man of sin.
And that man of sin, Esau, read.
Be revealed.
He be what?
Be revealed.
It's being revealed. It is being revealed by his own people. Because what he failed to understand is, those are your people.
Right.
Y'all the same people, so you can talk all you want to, but guess what? Like also Nathaniel just brought out so eloquently, you still a part of it.
Right.
Are you going to give up all your millions to black people for the oppression that your people did here in America? He didn't bring up slavery once. Notice that. No. He didn't say nothing about slavery. He didn't say nothing about Jim Crow. He didn't say nothing about the civil rights movement. It was a video. Dog, I meant to show it. I'm going to do a short clip on it later this week. They got video footage of the MOVE bombing in Philadelphia. They literally dropped a bomb on us in 1985.
Yep.
Look it up. We keep going back to 1920 in Tulsa. In 1985, they dropped bombs on black people. That's what y'all fail to understand. We worrying about what happened in Japan. We worrying about what's going on in Palestine. We worrying about what's going on here, what's going on there. What about what's going on to your people?
That's right.
What about Sonia Massey just a few months ago? Right. What about the brother we finna show you today that called the police and got shot dead in his own house? Right. What about that?
What about the cop that said, we only kill black people?
Right. There you go. But the man of sin must be revealed, and that's what's happening. That is what's happening. Give me Revelation 2:9 before we go to the next video. So he kept speaking about the Jews, and he's like, I don't believe in these people. They evil. They wicked, pretty much. We're going to see. Is what he's saying false? I don't think it is. But I like to use the Bible.
Bring it out.
My words don't mean nothing, y'all. If you didn't know, I'm nobody. I got great teachers, so I know a few Bible scriptures that can help you out because we got great teachers. So pay attention. Read that.
The book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation.
I know what?
Thy works and tribulation.
I know thy works and tribulation. He's speaking to the real Jews, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. He knows about the transatlantic slave trade. He knows about the sub-Saharan slave trade. He knows about the Inquisition. He knows about the 77 million natives that was slaughtered here. He knows about the reservations. He knows about the trails of tears.
Right.
He knows about these things. Read.
I know thy works and tribulation and poverty.
And what?
And poverty.
He knows how we are oppressed, redlining, interest rates, credit cards. He knows about it. Read.
But thou art rich.
But what?
Thou art rich.
God says you rich. Why?
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
He says, I know the blasphemy, the lies of them which say they are Jews. Read.
And are not.
And what?
And are not.
And are not. Who are they?
But are the synagogue of Satan.
These people are the synagogue of Satan according to the Bible.
That's right.
We're not making this up. We ain't got hatred in our hearts. We wasn't raped by white men when we came up. We just read the Bible, and that's what the Bible says.
That's right.
And guess what? Your actions bear witness against you. That's right. So bad that even your own people is like, man, hey, these people here, man, I don't like these people. It's like, but you
and that scripture don't need no breaking down.
Nah. But the white man will take that and try to misconstrue it.
Right.
He'll say, you went into bondage and no man would buy you.
Right.
White man to try to use a magic trick. What they call it? Jedi mind trick?
Yeah, right.
White man to try to use a Jedi mind trick to get you all jacked up. So, let's go to the next video. More exposing of the Esau.
Halt Israel's genocide because we, as Americans, are Israel. Infected.
Hold on. Uh-oh. Go back. Play it again. What did he say?
Come on.
Oh, no.
Israel's genocide because we, as Americans, are Israel.
Pause. He said, we as Americans are Israel. What is he saying? That they all in the same mind and same spirit. This ain't a black identity screamer saying this. This is a white, purebred Edomite journalist. Right. He just like, I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it, John. You guys have taken it too far. God is going to pay us back, man. We gotta get our act together. Right. What happened to the good old white Christianity that I used to know? This stuff is going too far. Right. Esau mad. Go ahead.
Infected with the same white supremacy and intoxicated by our domination of the globe's wealth and the power to obliterate others with our advantage.
Damn.
You see that? He said the power to obliterate people with our advanced weaponry. Give me that Romans real quick about their weaponry. About how great the kingdom is.
To obliterate.
Romans 9, what that is?
Verse 17.
17, yep.
The book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 17. For the scriptures saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up.
So he's talking about America. He said, man, we got advanced weaponry. Nobody can touch us. That is why we dominate the globe the way we do. Guess what? God speaks about it as well. Read it again.
For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up.
God says, I'm the one that gave you everything that you got to get to the position you in. Even for the same purpose have I raised thee up. Read.
That I might show my power.
That what?
I might show my power in thee. And that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
So God is letting us know the only reason why America is so big and bad is because he built them up to the position that they in.
Right.
But even their own people is like, hey, man, this is getting too bad. We've been doing this for like 300 years. Eventually, somebody going to catch on to this, man. Go ahead, press play.
We do not halt Israel's genocide because we, as Americans, are Israel. Infected with the same white supremacy and intoxicated by our domination of the globe's wealth and the power to obliterate others with our advanced weaponry. Vaunted democratic values, morality, and respect for human rights claimed by Israel and the United States has always been a lie.
Pause. It has always been a lie. This is the white man who's saying this.
Wow.
Damn.
Now give me that in Revelation 13 about they speak as a lamb.
Revelation chapter 13 and verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth.
Read.
And he had two horns.
He had what?
And he had two horns.
He had two horns, two political powers. Democrat and Republicans. Read.
And he had two horns like a lamb.
Like a what?
Like a lamb.
They speak of democracy.
Right.
They speak of diplomacy. They speak of treaties. They speak of all these things so eloquently. They stand up in front of NATO. Everything's good. How can we unite? We want peace. Meanwhile, you read the next article, they've been bombing every other country on the earth every single day since Barack Obama been in office. Go ahead, Cap. Go ahead.
Hey, give me you done with that?
I wasn't, but go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Finish that. I want you to finish that.
Okay. Read
and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth.
Talking about America. Read.
And he had two horns like a lamb.
Two horns like a lamb. America looks like they're in a three-piece suit and they come shaking hands in the Statue of Liberty, and it's the land of opportunity and manifest destiny and white Jesus. Everything looks soft. Damn. They got movies. Look, they let black people play as actors. Everything's good over there. They play their ball players good. Everything's good in America. No, they speak like a lamb. Read.
And he spake as a dragon.
But he spake as a dragon. His real actions is death behind it.
Right.
Everything that he does, if you don't get down with America, they come in, they say, hey, we need to push homosexuality. You say no, they say, all right, cool.
Yep.
Next thing you know, you're getting bombed. And there's a coup in your country.
Right.
I don't know what happened. France did that. No, it was you. Go ahead, Cap.
Hey, you said, well, what he said. Let me get Genesis 27:41.
Yep.
Because When we bring out Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, a lot of our people don't want to believe that.
Right.
You got to hear it come from them for you to understand that. But from the beginning, it was told how he was going to get all of his lands. Right. And what he's bringing up is that it's still true today. Right. Go ahead.
Genesis 27 and verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. And these words of Esau.
You read the right verse?
Verse 39.
Thank you. I'm not looking at it. I was trusting you. Okay.
Got you, sir. Verse 39. And Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above.
So they would have the best places on the earth. Go ahead.
And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass.
That's all I wanted. And by thy sword, so weaponry. Weaponry. And we bought it out a couple of weeks ago. They have an addiction.
Right.
Well, Bishop actually bought it out in the class. They have an addiction to bombing nations. Because it's in the power of their hands to do it.
There you go. Go ahead, press play on the video.
The real credo is this. We have everything. And if you try and take it away from us, we will kill you.
Pause. That's what Cap just brought. They live by the sword. That is the credo. Hey, can you go back a little bit or you got to play it all the way from the beginning? All right, don't worry about it. Just press play. But don't press play yet. But what he said is the credo is really get down or lay down. America don't play with nobody. America don't play no game. You don't say no to America.
No.
America's that mob boss that's like, hey, you want to make a deal? You sure you don't want to make a deal? Because you ain't making it out of here if you don't. It's either you make the deal and you're miserable, or you don't make the deal and you're dead. That is how America rolls and operates. Just look at the track record. Look at the coups. Look at the deaths. And look who's installed. They've been doing this forever. Centuries. You guys ain't got it?
Yeah, Cap. We got to read Psalm 73 and 6. 73 and 6. We ain't gonna read it all because I want to go back to the video. Just read 73 and 6.
The book of Psalm, chapter 73 and verse 6. Therefore, pride compasseth them about as a chain. Violence covereth them as a garment.
Just like when you get up in the morning, you put on your fresh clothing. That's how violence covers this man. So that tells you that he is the man of the earth because he could take what he wants.
There you go. Heavy. That's heavy. That is heavy. So from there, press play on the video.
People of color, especially when they are poor and vulnerable, do not count. Their hopes, dignity, and aspirations for freedom of those outside the empire are worthless.
Pause. Your hopes and dreams of freedom are worthless if you are outside of the empire. Damn. Hey, this is some good. I'm telling y'all, man. This man brought out some heat in this. Give me that another Zechariah 9 and 12, that we prisoners of hope. Because our hopes, he said, your hopes is not real. And he said specifically, people of color. And he included that we are not in this empire. So you're confused if you think you're an American. Damn. If you're proud to be an American, you put your hand across your chest.
If you're proud to be an American.
Before you that Negro who when the Pledge of Allegiance come on, you like, hey, take your hat off. Take your hat off. Nigga, get the hell from around, man. Taking my damn hat off. What's wrong with you? Damn. You know we slaves, right? Boy, I be looking at people like, are you serious?
Right.
Be at work, I have my hat on. I be like, what? And it's always black. The white people
always.
White folks, they get it. They like, oh, he's at work. Come and leave him alone. Right. It's always a Negro that come up to you. Hey, get your hat, bro. What? It's hilarious, bro. It's hilarious. Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
Read that.
Zechariah chapter 9 and verse 12. turn you to the stronghold.
Turn to the stronghold, black man. Stop turning to the white man. Stop turning to politics. Stop turning everywhere else but the Bible. Read.
Ye prisoners of hope.
Ye what?
Ye prisoners of hope.
Ye prisoners of hope. And he's telling you right now, your hope is in vain. This empire does not account for you. It does not care about you. This empire is set up for itself and itself only. Go ahead, Yazir. You have something?
No.
Okay. Go ahead. Press play on the video.
Global domination will be sustained through racialized violence. The lie that the American empire is predicated on democracy and liberty is one the Palestinians and those in the global south, as well as Native Americans and black and brown Americans, not to mention those who live in the Middle East, have known for decades. But it is a lie that still has currency in the United States and Israel, a lie used to justify the unjustifiable.
A lie used to justify the unjustifiable. Woo! That was some heat. Play it all the way through one more time. Got to make sure the people understood what he said.
Israel's genocide because we, as Americans, are Israel, infected with the same white supremacy and intoxicated by our domination of the globe's wealth and the power to obliterate others with our advanced weaponry. The vaunted democratic values, morality, and respect for human rights claimed by Israel and the United States has always been a lie.
Pause. Go to Habakkuk 2 and 4, please. Habakkuk 2 and 4. Because he's telling you on the world scale, this is what America does. It spoils and plunders nations. That is what America does. Read it again. Habakkuk 2 and 4.
The book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 4. Behold.
5.
Yes, sir. Verse 5. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine.
By wine, his doctrine, white supremacy. Read.
He is a proud man.
He is what?
A proud man.
America is a proud nation. Read.
Neither keepeth at home.
What does he do?
Neither keepeth at home.
That's what he's talking about. He's saying black people know about it. Arabian people know about it. Everybody know about this man. Read.
Who enlarges his desire as hell.
He enlarges his desire. Why? Because he's on all four fronts of the earth. That's why a lot of y'all like to say America's not Babylon. If America, if that ain't Babylon, tell me who is. What other nation has ruled the whole earth? Right. What other nation has military bases all over the world? Read.
And is as death.
And is what?
And is as death.
He is as death. That's what he's telling you right here. He's telling you that. Read.
And cannot be satisfied.
You see that? It says he won't never be satisfied. He's giving you the NIV version of what the Bible's telling you. Read.
But gather unto himself all nations.
That's why he keep bringing up the other nations that's being oppressed. Read.
And heapeth unto him all people.
And heapeth unto him all people. Read.
Shall not all these take up a parable against him? And a taunting proverb against him? And say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his.
What does he do?
Look at that.
Woe unto him that increaseth that which is not his.
You see that? That is what this American empire has done. Yep. He has taken stake in everybody else's land, everybody else's resources, everybody's else politics, everything. Saying, woe unto him that hath increases that which is not his. Read.
How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay.
Read.
Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee? And awake that shall vex thee?
Read.
And thou shalt be for booties unto them.
That's why America's gonna get what it's gonna get.
Yep.
Understand that. Matter of fact, real quick, I'm gonna post a link because this is what America got coming to them. This is what America has coming to them. Whether you want to believe it or not, Babylon is going to burn, and it's going to burn forever.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
It ain't going to be a little burning. It ain't going to be a little burning. It's going to be a lot of burning, and it's going to last forever. Hold on. I'm sending y'all the link. Play that link. Shout out to our own soldier, Jonathan. Play that video. Turn it up. This thing was fire. Got to start it from the beginning.
Destroyed in 1 hour. Sounds like science fiction, huh? It's not. Alas, alas, Babylon, that great city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. America will be turned into an everlasting wasteland, never to be inhabited again. America has over 3.5 million square miles of land. So how could it possibly be destroyed in 1 hour? There's only one answer. Nuclear missiles. Intercontinental ballistic missiles. See, God has a weapon designed just for this time in history. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. What is the waster, you may ask? ICBM, or nuclear missiles, or what the prophets described as flying swords or stars, according to the Bible. The nuclear missiles used today contain thousands more destructive power than the ones used in 1945 in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The missiles that will be dropped in today's life will cause America to cease from ruling forever.
So,
that's right.
That's what's coming to America. This place is going to be destroyed for what it's done. And guess what? We didn't make it up.
Nope.
The white man just told you that's what's going to happen to him.
Right.
That's what's in the Bible.
He knows his end.
They know that their time is up.
Yep.
It's funny. You know how they say when they're about to die, they can feel it.
Right.
They can feel the death around them.
Yep.
America can feel it. Mm-hmm. America can feel what's going on. You posted the link. I ain't have it on there, but how they got the deterrents for the nuclear missiles.
Oh.
How they got those set up now. So they can shoot down
enemy drones and things like that.
Yes. So they can shoot that stuff down. They know what's going on. America knows what's going on. We could pull out all the bunker videos. They know what's coming to this place. But guess what? God said it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Go ahead, Cap.
Yeah, hey, give me Isaiah 14:14. Give me Isaiah 14:14, because you talk about how, well, the man brought it out, but how this nation heaps other nations to himself. So what does that mean? They become his what? They become his prisoners, right? Read that, Isaiah 14:14.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
I will ascend above the heights of the clouds.
Mm-hmm.
I will be like the Most High.
I wanted to read that part so everybody knows who we talking about. Go ahead.
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell.
That's what you was talking about. They know. They've read the Bible. Right. They know their end is coming. Go ahead.
To the sides of the pit.
Uh-huh.
They that see thee.
So the other nations
shall narrowly look upon thee.
Uh-huh.
And consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
Uh-huh.
That did shake kingdoms?
Isn't that what the guy was talking about? Because of the power and the might that America has, they have the ability to shake nations and kingdoms.
Right.
Go ahead.
That made the world as a wilderness.
Uh-huh.
And destroyed the cities thereof.
And then let's see what he did to us. Go ahead.
That opened not the house of his prisoners.
That what?
That opened not the house of his prisoners.
That opened not the house of his prisoners. Jump down to verse 20.
Verse 20. Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial.
Uh-huh.
Because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people.
Go ahead.
The seed of evildoers.
What is Esau?
The seed of evildoers.
The seed of evildoers. Go ahead.
Shall never be renowned.
Verse 21.
Prepare slaughter for his children.
So now we didn't write this.
All right.
This has always been in the Bible.
Right.
It said prepare slaughter for his children, because they say, well, we didn't have nothing to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
We don't believe in reparations because we didn't own any slaves. Right. You weren't slaves, so why should we give you the money? Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
That's why. Because of what their fathers did. Right. Go ahead.
That they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
They got to go.
Right.
Thus said the Lord.
Thus saith the Lord. All praise.
What is a nation? Nation is family.
Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord.